A letter to the students of Sacred Heart School from the Prince of Bees. The lion, the elephant, and the bees. The big cats of Africa are not only Africa's greatest identity, but also a huge tourism attraction. In the game parks, there exists a strong symbiotic relationship among the carnivores, the herbivores, and the vegetation. It is important, for instance, to have a lion, a wild dog, or a cheetah, which will keep the populations of zebra, antelope, and gazelles under control as their natural prey. Rhinos, elephants, giraffes, and buffalo are the African beauties. The herbivores sometimes cause destruction to human crops, especially when there is drought and lack of enough green pasture in the parks, or seemingly just for the fun of it. Wildlife are respected, given recognition by people who visit our country to see them and bring revenue to Kenya. Due to this single fact, our government invests a lot to conserve wildlife. The bees are small in size compared to our wildlife animals. They are less recognized in the world, and few people take note of the most important function done by bees. It is estimated that about 85% of the world's pollination is done by insects. Among them are the normal flies, butterflies, and wasps. There are over 2,500 species of bees, which carry about 75% of the pollination. Pollination is the act of transferring pollen grains from a male structure of a plant, anther, to the female part of a plant, stigma, leading to fertilization. Fertilization is responsible for the production of healthy food crops we eat and healthy continuation of plant species. For instance, the grass needs pollination, which leads production of grass seeds that remain dormant until the onset of the rains. The herbivores feed on the grass, and later the carnivores have sustainable prey. Most people in our society cut down trees for charcoal, which they sell for income or use to cook their food and heat their home. These trees, for instance acacias, are a very good source of pollen and nectar that is food for the bees. These trees also provide a ground cover, which helps in soil conservation and are good rain catchments. When the trees are cut down, then we not only destroy our environment, but it negatively impacts the natural ecosystem balance, leading to droughts and loss of habitat. The beehives can be placed around our farms to keep off the elephants and other intruding wildlife from destroying our crops. We need to preserve our indigenous trees, which are a source of highly nutritious and medicinal honey. The farmers can sell and use some of the supplies honey produced by the bees without cutting the trees. The bees, in a few words, bond us with the vegetation, the animals, and our whole environment. Without bees, our plants will become extinct. We shall lose sources of food. The herbivores will starve just like humans. The cheetahs, lions, leopards, and wild dogs will have no food once all the herbivores have died of hunger. Our delicate system will all collapse and die. But you are the hope where we have failed. We have cut down the beautiful trees and replaced them with buildings and roads for measure of development. We have embraced pesticides, which we spray on our crops to keep free of pests, but toxicity kills our bees. We have invented genetically modified foods, GMOs, which require no pollination. We may end up with genetically modified children if we lose the bees to pollinate our crops. You are the hope, for you can choose to do things differently. You can decide what you want nature to do for you. You can rectify where we went wrong and bring sanity to our delicate Mother Nature. And in the end, she will put you in her arms, and you will respect her creation. You will be the stewards of nature's creation. We have assumed to be in control of nature, but that can never be. Nature is God's, and only God can be above nature. What happens when nuclear power explodes? What happens when floods hit our streets? What happens when the ozone layer becomes an old, tattered blanket? Mother Nature tears are not shed unpunished. Sam Bansa, Prince of Bees. To the students of Sacred Hearts, January 5th, 2012.